Welcome to Rocker T's Review. Ow! I'm filling in right now for Tenacious Tap. He's sort of like split the scene, so he's not around right now. So I'm going to be filling in, and I'm going to be doing movie reviews on movies that rock. Alright, since I'm doing that, and since I'm going to be rocking, we're going to do movies that rock. Starting off with the great movie Great Balls of Fire, starring Dennis Quaid and Winona Ryder. Basically, it's the movie about Jerry Lee Lewis. Man, that guy was just killer on the piano. And damn it, Dennis Quaid is pretty hot on that sticks too, man. He just hits them iries. Woo, doggy. You got to see this flick, man. It'll just blow you away. Now, basically, it's the story of Jerry Lee Lewis, obviously, from his rise to his fall, and then kind of back up to the top again. And also, Jerry Lee Lewis does the soundtrack for the whole movie. And I'm not fond of when, stars and stuff like that make remakes of songs or redo their songs and add stuff to them. But when Jerry Lee Lewis redid Great Balls of Fire, whoo, man, that just burns up the set, man. You would totally dig it. Better than a guitar solo when he hits them iries. Anyways, it stars Dennis Quaid. As you can see, he's just rocking in this, man. And then we got Winona Ryder. Woo, that girl is hot. And basically, it's just about him, his relationships, how he married his cousin, even though it was his third cousin. Well, that's still not cool. You just don't marry your cousin, man. That's Rocker T's advice to you. Don't marry your cousin, because you'll see sometimes it can backfire in your face. But anyways, this is such a great movie. I mean, it just totally delivers. The storyline is excellent. Dennis Quaid is so powerful in the role. I mean, you really feel like he's Jerry Lee Lewis and going through the times that he just went through some rough shit, Excuse my language on that. But man, I would highly suggest this one. Great Balls of Fire. I showed you the insert, but there is no insert, and I can't believe they wouldn't have an insert on these cool-ass movies. My next choice is Lou Diamond Phillips, The Bamba Style. Woohoo! Yes! It's basically the story of Richie Valens, man. Back in the days, he was 16 years old, and he became a rock god. Not a bad thing for being 16. And basically, same thing like Jerry Lee. It shows his rise to the fall of the day the music died with Richie Valens. Sorry. Rocker T still gets choked up, and this movie at the end really does get to me because it's just so powerful, and Lou Diamond Phillips just totally blows it away. Originally, when I saw this movie, I thought he was actually doing the singing, but he's not. It's by that cool kick-ass band Los Lobos. Yeah, I just love those guys, and they totally just turned the music around, kept it old school, but gave it a little modern twist to it. So I would highly suggest you get La Bamba, starring Lou Diamond Phillips. And here with the back cover of it, that dude plays his brother. Sorry to say, I can't remember his name. Rocker T's bad. One too many parties, so once in a while, and that's the girl Donna, which she does a song too. Touches my heart when I hear that song. But it's a really excellent movie. Lou Diamond Phillips is Richie Valens in La Bamba. Alright, my next choice. It's a fictional band. Originally, when I first saw it, I thought it was a real band until I had to do some research on it. And back in my days, man, didn't have a computer to do this kind of stuff. So, here it is. Bam! Eddie and the Cruisers. Soundtrack done by John Cafferty and the Beaver Brown Band. Excellent, excellent soundtrack. If you have not picked it up, get it. Rocker T says so. Alright, basic stars Michael Pare and Tom Berenger. Excellent movie. And it's kind of like one of those Elvis things, Is he dead or is he not dead? Because what it does, it shows him in today's time trying to figure out Eddie Wilson, if he's still alive or if he's dead. Very trippy movie, because it goes back to shows them when they're all together in the band singing, to Eddie's how he feels about music, as words and music go together, not like today, because sometimes people just throw out some stuff and make a hit and you're just like, you're not gonna remember that song years from now. Words and music play, and it says a lot about this movie. And I suggest if you're a rock star or going to be one, watch this. It says a lot. Excuse me, man. Rocker T's eating his own hair. Gotta get a haircut. Ha! Psych. I'll never cut this mullet. Alright. Here's the back cover of it. Shows him pretty good right there. Nice shot of Mike Bray, Eddie Wilson. Excellent movie. I suggest you pick it up because, it's like I said, it's great. A little bit of a mystery. Is Eddie still alive? Is he still trying to get his lost tapes that he's hid back in the days? But really, all in all, excellent fictional movie, but it still rocks. Alright, I saved the best for last, and most of you probably already know what I'm talking about. The Buddy Holly story, starring Gary Busey. Oh, this is the best rock and roll movie ever made. No offense to La Bamba, Great Balls of Fire, or even that movie I just caught on VH1, The Temptations, another good movie, but this one sells it. Gary Busey looks, sings, and acts just like Buddy Holly. And yes, Gary Busey does do the singing. This ain't no Buddy Holly soundtrack in the background, which would have been cool, but Gary Busey does the music for this movie. You freaking gotta love that, man. That just rocks. Here's the back insert. Not much to show you there. It just shows his band. A little bit of little menu there and off to the side, but you know. And yeah, once again, no insert. Why wouldn't you put like a little booklet about Buddy Holly in here, or a picture of him, or something, man? It's like, oh, it breaks the heart not to see that they don't take a little more extra time for such a legend that tragically perished on that day. Like I said, with Richie Valens and the Big Boppa. The day the music died. I miss you, buddy. Miss your tunes. But hey, we still got them today. So I say you look up this movie and get it, or get his Buddy Holly CDs. It's the best movie ever. Like I said, you know, Gary Busey was the bomb in this. You can't go wrong with this movie. He's an excellent Buddy Holly, the best I've ever seen. I've seen some like people play small parts of Buddy in certain movies here and there, but this is it. The ultimate rock and roll movie. Man, I give this 3 air guitar solos. Yeah, so that's what Rocker T recommends. So recap. So get yourself Dudes and Dudettes, Great Balls of Fire, Dennis Quaid and Winona Ryder, Lou Diamond Phillips in La Bamba, Michael Prey and Tom Berenger and Eddie and the Cruisers, and Gary Busey as Buddy Holly in the Buddy Holly story. Alright, so that's Rocker T's review. I'll be back again to do more movies that rock, not just about music, but, you know, excellent action flicks and some comedies, because that's just how Rocker T floats, man. Ow! So if you enjoyed this review, let me hear about it. If not, hey, that's cool. Tenacious Tap will be back going blah, 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 about his whatever reviews that dude does, man. I don't understand him half the time, man. He says blah, blah, blah. Alright, so that's it for today, ladies and gentlemen. Rocker T is out. He's got to go do some partying. He's got to go, you know, rock out, man. That's just how I do it. Hasta la vista, babies.